this new theater company was totally a collaborative effort. It's really hard to pinpoint where the idea germinated because we have been so in sync. The show we discussed last time, you know, I went through and I read the whole thing. I'm a little iffy about that one.
Yeah, I am too.
Really?
I thought it got a little too materialistic.
Exactly. What we really wanted to do, what we really aimed to do, is to take theater back to its essence. We're going back to a performer who is free from ego, who wants nothing more than to please its audience.
There isn't a hidden agenda.
There's no agenda. And they just simply want to live in the moment. Did you just fart?
A lot of people in the spotlight have so many different motives for it. We get so tired of sifting through all those motives and weeding out all the corruption, when really all we have to do is use what's right here with us that loves us. The love that we have with our animals, which is why we have the medieval mystery canine troupe. We know that there's love, and we can bring that love to the moment.
Just a moment, I thought it was the canine medieval mystery troupe.
Oh, yes, canine medieval mystery.
Oh, okay. We're still working out the kinks.
Yeah. I talked to Philip about using the space, but we can't really get in there for a while now, so we'll have to find a separate place to rehearse with the animals.
But this is definitely going to be a challenge. I think we're up to it.
I do too.
We want to open this as an opportunity to canines across the community. What community theater is all about is inviting performers of all experience levels to participate.
Sometimes when we perform, we do have to use a little bit of incentive.
And so we want to do that the same way with canines.
Like these right here, I mean, obviously, like humans do the same. My gosh, I mean, what you give a smoke break every 60 seconds sometimes. What we're doing is we're forming a family, a close-knit society here, and it's very exclusive. It's exclusive, but it's so humble. I mean, it's so possible to be exclusive and humble at the same time. I think it is. I mean, like, I don't know. I can see us, you know, casting the wrong woman and just taking away from the animals a lot with how tacky she would be.
Really, I completely pictured a poodle in that role. But anybody is able to come and audition, and
Mutts, purebreds.
Exactly. We are not exclusive. It really all hinges on being able to get a poodle that can fill that role.
You know,
a female
poodle. Here's the thing, though. I mean, if we really are back to basics, couldn't we use a mix? I mean, I say take a Heinz 57 dog, throw them in that role, put them in a nice outfit, and you let them go, because they have something in them that's just especially the poodle.
I am all for equal opportunity casting in this production. You know, we've discussed this at length.
Absolutely, yeah.
I just wonder if anything other than a poodle could carry it off.
Oh my gosh, my dog can carry it off. Let's see here.
Working with dogs is going to represent its own challenges, and we are working on a way to incorporate every animal's human companion into the production as a way of being able to use canines of varying performance experience levels.
Okay, then if we do have a poodle in that role and we don't have an actual woman, I think that we just need to be we have to groom her, and we have to make sure she's ready. What do we have to say about the cats? Because we've been asked about that.
We initially had intended to make this a all species friendly theater troupe. What was the name that you came up with for that?
Oh gosh, it was like K-feline or K-fee, or you know, kind of like you would combine two celebrities.
But we were going to include guinea pigs and
I mean, all of it, really.
Right. And we talked to our legal representatives about this.
Cows, don't forget the cows.
I love the cows.
I thought those were the best.
Say hey to everyone out there. Tell them how excited you are about getting to star in your own play. But it just wasn't feasible.
Yeah.
There was the legal issue of what happened if someone's dog ate someone else's cat.
who was going cat,
who was
guinea pig,
who was liable for that, who was going to have to pay restitution for that, and it was just more of an issue than we really need to get into.
Right, right. Because once you get into whose responsibility, whose fault is it, you go back to the ego. You go back to the blame, the society of blame, and we're trying to stay away from that.
And it could cost more than we can afford.
No, that too. Absolutely.
You know, having to deal with a lot of ego in the theater community locally, which is anywhere that you go.
Anywhere.
Having to encounter that everywhere that we have gone to do theater, it's daunting. It discourages you, makes you want to quit.
It so makes you want to quit.
Hey, Virgil. Such a diva. But we love it. We have that passion.
We do.
That, you know, requires expression in a theatrical format. Performance art. It's just where our hearts are, I think, as individuals and as a team.
You know, I think we found our hearts right here because we saw the happiness that comes from just the simplest of treats and the simplest of moments. And we stopped being interested in the people who wanted to make it so complicated.
That's it. That's exactly it.